Oh, good morning, crew. Good morning. And what are them clouds going there? It doesn't seem windy down here today, but it must be windy up there because the clouds are a-going. Kind of hard to get with the camera, I guess. There, you can kind of see them going there now. Anyway, early morning chat today. We've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I figured I'd get the chat going and get that done. So I'll give you a turnaround here and we'll go to the garage. All right, here we go. It was kind of half sunny out here a little while ago, but it's supposed to be sunny today with a mix of cloud, I guess. I guess that's what's going to happen today. Supposed to be, I think, 25 degrees. So, and of course, today is September 1st. Holy cats, by the time goes so quick, don't it? Wasn't it just yesterday it was August 1st? Holy cats, the time goes fast. Time goes fast. Anyway, in we go here and we'll see what's going on in here today. There. We got some lights working today. The lights are all kind of automatic. They just come on and off whenever they feel like it throughout the day. So, anyhow, well, I got to get the computer started up here. It's always turns itself off, I guess, or sometimes it does. So while it's doing that, we'll go down here and do this while I am thinking of it. Because it is September 1st, we do have to change the calendar. And that's what was on for last month. That was quite a fun toy, that thing. I still have it, of course, but I should get that out and do the same thing next year at the Dundas Plough Match. Take that down and put it in the parade again. And I'll never forget years ago when I had it at the plough match, the little girl came along. She was probably, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years old. And she walked around and walked around and walked around that manure spreader looking at it and never said a word. All by herself. And then she comes to me when I was sitting on the tractor and she said, nice manure spreader. And I said, thank you. And then away she went. That was all I was saying. She never said nothing about the tractor. It's just a manure spreader. Oh dear, I'll never forget that. It was kind of funny, that. Anyway, we got to turn that up to September, sort of sadly. Fall is upon us. That is for sure. So this picture here is basically what I'm at my son's the last couple of days. I've got the 224 case hooked up to the manure spreader, hooked up to the log splitter. Piles of wood. And that's what I'm doing today. It's we got to get a bunch of stuff done today, hopefully, so there we go. There's September. So we'll go back up here and see if the computer's warmed up yet or not. Yeah, we'll have to kind of reset here, I think. Let's see how this goes. I'm still not awake yet, I guess. I'll have to wait till it wakes up. I'll drink my coffee and then we can kind of just look at this tractor here with the cab. Okay, looks like things are happening here. Okay, so there we go. So currently it is 17 degrees Celsius, 63 Fahrenheit, and south wind at 19 miles an hour. It don't feel like 19 miles an hour. 30 kilometers an hour there. So I guess up where the clouds are it must be, but it certainly didn't feel like it down in the driveway there. So today is looking like sun and cloud, 25 degrees Celsius. Then tomorrow is rain, or showers I should say, 20 degrees. Sunny basically for the rest of the week, 19, 22, 26, 25, 22. So pretty good temperatures. And that's what's going to go on this week. I'm hoping to get a whole lot of wood done this week. I did quite a bit there yesterday. I guess I got about half of the pile that my son cut up there while I was in Dundas. He cut up the rest of that pile. So I think I got about half of that split yesterday. So splitter is working great. So I'm going to see if I can get you set up somewhere here. Yeah, we'll set you over here maybe, and we'll sit down and have a chat. Oh, right there where that cab tractor is there. Maybe. Let's see if we can get that right in there. Yeah, look at that now. There now. All right, so we'll sit right by this cab tractor. There. So early morning today, I guess, I think it's still about 7:30 or so, a.m. and hoping to get a bunch of stuff done today. The other day there, I was going to move my son's Ford tractor and put the saw bench away with flat tire on the tractor. So, boy, that really screws things up, boy. That everything comes to a halt when you have a flat tire. So then I struggled trying to get air into it, and I got air into it, and then within 15 minutes it was flat again. So it's been kind of an ongoing problem, that tire. Sometimes it'll hold air for 2 months, and sometimes a couple of weeks, and it doesn't matter. It seems like it's got a mind of its own anyway. So yeah, that other day, like I say, within 15 minutes it was flat, so I don't know what's what. So my son went yesterday, he got the wheel off, and he took it to his work and just broke the beads on the machine that they have there, instead of us struggling and hurting ourselves trying to do it. So we got that done and got the tube out, and he bought a new tube, and still have to fix all that yet. Up where the stem is, where the hole in the wheel, where the stem comes through for the tube, a bit of rust around there, so the hole is not a full hole. Part of it is rusted away. So I think what he's going to do, he was going to try and weld it up and stuff, and I suggested to him, well, I said, just weld it right over, close the whole hole right up, and then just drill another hole in a different location. So he seemed to think that was a good idea, so that might happen today. And then we can put the saw bench away. The place where I put the saw bench is ready for the saw bench to go there, and the saw bench has been lubricated on the blade so it won't rust over the winter, and so that stuff is done. So once that's out of the way, then I can start cleaning up all the bark and bits and pieces of wood that are there from the pile and from the cutting and from the splitting. Some of the splitting has been done, so there's a lot of stuff to clean up. So once that's done, the tire is fixed, we can get all that thing out of the way, and then we can start doing the cleanup. And there's a little trailer there that's got a bunch of hunks and chunks in there, so I'm going to take that home, I think, and put it down in my little spot down here in the corner. I'll show you that eventually. And get things underway. So it'd be nice to be done all this within 2 weeks or so. Anyway, we'll see. A lot of wood to split, a lot of places you got to put the wood away somewhere. Then the son is to put his wood in his woodshed for his own burning this winter, so that's got to get done yet. And well, there's all kinds of things to do. So the case tractor that I have normally here for cutting grass, I have hooked to the hydraulic wood splitter, so it's working great. It's just as, it's not a fast splitter, and I don't want it fast anyway, because I don't think it's really that safe if you're going too fast with a splitter. Anyway, that's just me. I did do a couple of time trials, I guess you'd call it, on the on the splitter. So from a 20-inch stroke all the way into the wedge, all the way back, at 1600 RPMs or so, it takes 33 seconds to go all the way out and all the way back. If I have it at 2200 RPMs or so, it speeds it up to 24 seconds out and back. If I go to 2800, it speeds it up to about 20 seconds. So it's kind of nice to have. I usually last year I run it around 2700 or so. This year I'm kind of, I don't know what has changed, but I kind of like the less noise. So a lower RPM is kind of nice. So, and it still does the work. So it's fine. I don't mind it being slow. That's all right. I'm slow too. So, and that way I hope I don't get hurt if it's slow and I don't get into it somehow. Anyway, it's a great system actually. Yeah. It's kind of neat to be able to take a garden tractor and hook it to a wood splitter and split wood. So anyway, that's what's going to be happening today, hopefully, is wood splitting and other things. It does like its fuel, I guess, but if I run it a little slower than I did last year, it might not be as bad on fuel, but you got to burn the fuel if you're going to get the work done. I guess that's just the way it is. So anyway, it's been a couple of busy weeks here at Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. Kind of hurt my foot there last week, and then I was at the Dundas plow match all last weekend, and then trying to get stuff ready and doing stuff around here in the son's place. It's been a busy couple of weeks, so I'll have to apologize for not watching all the great channels that I normally try and watch, and try to comment back. I try to do that all the time, but I haven't been at that a whole lot, so hopefully things will get back to normal here in the next little while. And I do have some new subscribers, so thank you very much, new subscribers. Thank you for doing that, and hopefully you get some entertainment out of my entertainment videos. That's what they are. They're never a how-to video. It's just entertainment. That's all it is. And I haven't, like I say, I haven't been watching as many videos. I'm sorry about that, but I just can't. Time-wise, sometimes, it's hard to do. So now I'm starting to run out of things to say, so that kind of means that the rambling is going to start, I guess. So. Things should sort of start to get back to normal here, like I say, within the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't doubt that the fireside chats will be back to having a fire soon. And now that it's September, that's the time for me to start cleaning my stove out. That's my monthly, every September I clean the stove, I check the flue and all that kind of stuff. Get that ready. And, oh, I forgot, yeah, I have 2 pieces of mail that I got to open up, but I'm going to wait until I have more time. I'm kind of wanting to get going here today, so. But I do have 2 pieces of mail, and I do want to get them open, but I want to wait till I have the time to actually open them and chat about them properly. So that's coming up maybe next weekend on the Sunday chat. Or 2 weeks' time, or something like that. So, I guess that's probably about it. I'll go back and we'll have a look at the stickers here, but just hang on a second. I'll come back and get you. You can look at this nice cab tractor while I'm gone. All right, so now we'll get going here. An awful thing I thought of the other day, I was standing in front of this tractor looking at it, and I thought to myself, I should sell that. I'll never use it, hardly, in the wintertime a bit, but I'd like to be able to get it out and do some tree hauling with it, or branch, or whatever, hauling out of the woods, but oh dear, that means taking the snowblower off and the chains off and that kind of stuff. I guess don't really need to take the chains off, but anyway, that'd be just kind of fun to use the thing. But Shop was I hardly even moved it here this summer. So then I was standing over here. I think of these foolish things, when you get too much time in your hands sometimes. You're standing here looking at stuff and you're wondering, why do I have this stuff? Anyway, that one. And then I looked at this one. And I thought to myself, now if I had to, and I was forced to sell one of these, which one would I sell? And it came back to the case, so. Anyway, I hope I never have to do that. But anyway, the old John Deere is a great old tractor, and I like it because of its age. It's a 1970, and it works good, blows the snow, and I do have a mowing deck for it, but I haven't used that in quite a few years. But it's kind of a neat old thing to have, that one. It's an antique in a way, garden tractor wise. And the case, of course the case is nice too, and it works good, but it's a 1982. Anyway, just be nice to be able to use it more. Anyway, this I said to my son yesterday, it just doesn't seem to be as much fun anymore as to take the snowblower off and to put it back on and all that kind of stuff. And that's half the reason why I got so many tractors, because it's just not as much fun to, at the first when I get into this garden tractor stuff, it was great fun. Take the snow blowers off, put the mowing decks on, take the mowing decks off, put the tillers on, take the tillers off, put the snow blowers on, and after a few years it started to get old. So then I started collecting more tractors. So then each tractor has its own attachment kind of thing, so there was less taken on and off of attachments. Anyway, there I am rambling away again. So we'll have a look at the stickers here, all the great stickers here. And I don't have as much, I can't really say a whole lot because, like I say, I haven't been watching, I guess. So, Grampy's Workshop, yeah. He and his son put up a heat pump in his garage there. So that's a good thing. The heat pumps, I don't know. My son has 3 of them, and they work great. And I guess I just never had any interest in the things. Where I worked years ago, they used to sell and install them, and they were just nothing but trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. So I kind of got soured on them about 15 years ago or so ago, and I just never got unsoured, I guess. So anyway, I do know they work good, but I just have that. Well, anyway. So on to Orange is my new green. He has a video out, but I haven't watched that. Luke. Murphy Mowers has a video out too, and I haven't watched that. Len's keeping busy. One of the pieces of mail that I got is from Len, so I don't know what's in it, but anyway, I didn't open it yet, so I'll have to, like I say, maybe next Saturday or next Sunday, I'll do that. And Garden Tractor Boy, I got to fool you this time, Joseph. I did watch it. Yeah, still working on the 1960 Ridomatic Bolins and getting things going there on that. Expert work that young fellow and his father does. And there's Dell in the backyard with Dell, and then we have Boda Bob. I haven't heard much from Boda Bob lately, so what's going on there? And JBL, oh, he had a video out on his beans that he makes, the onions and wieners and beans and molasses, of course. And Open Air Adventure with Kenny. And RCAF Polar Express Dave, and I haven't watched those videos, Dave, and I'm kind of way behind on my video watching. And then we have Maintenance with Mike. Can't say as I've seen anything from Mike either lately, but I haven't seen anything from Brock and Lewis Mowers and Boats. I don't know. Anyway, Artie, Gravely Small Engine Repair. Artie's still been working on his father's tractor. I think it's 1956. I can't remember the model, but he's got some oil leaks there that he's getting fixed up. And Everyday Project Craig. I did see one this morning from Craig, and he's in Quebec apparently, so. And at his cabin, or as I call it, a cottage, and boy, it's a nice cottage or cabin, or whatever way you want to call it. That's my kind of cabin or cottage. It's not like the ones they make nowadays, that's for sure. And Twin Brook Acres, I haven't heard much from Rick either lately. And that fella there, that Knowles Garden Tractors and Firewood, well, Well, the garden tractors and firewood are certainly on the go now, that's for sure. Rick's outdoors. I guess Donita's having a little bit of health trouble there, so hopefully that all works out for her and gets better soon. And then we have Brian, retired for life. Outdoors in the 608. There was a video about something there. I forget now what it was, but I didn't watch it, but anyway. And Tucker and I out and about. Cod Raven, he's out on the sailboat on his video today. I did watch that. His big sons, I'm sure he is cutting grass. Allen Family Firewood. There's a busy pair of people there, I'll tell you. Busy, busy, busy. The bagged bundle wood is picking up for them, that's for sure. The Log Father has had a couple of videos out this week, and I haven't watched those. Darrell Wells, different stuff. He's had a video out there too, but I didn't watch that. Father and son outdoors. The Bradleys on Catbird Hill. So John always has great videos, that's for sure. Then we have Club Dora. Alan, I think Alan had a video out this week too. Ross on the Land, he has a video out also. And Larry Cluck, holy cats, I did watch that one. He had a storm go through, and holy jumping, it's a mess of trees that they're down in a pile at his place. He's got a lot of work ahead of him. So there we go. That's about as much as I can do for the stickers today. Like I say, I'm just not been watching as much as I normally did. And I do hope to get back to doing that, and I hope to get back to commenting on. I like commenting back and forth, you know. Especially with Dave, you know. Anyway, the other piece of mail I have, I'm pretty sure has a sticker in it, and it's a big one. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here to put it on. I may see if I can move Alan's Club Dora over to the left a little bit. I'm not sure if I can get that off or not. And put it in there. It's a big sticker, I think. Anyway, I'll have to maybe ask Len, that Len's keeping busy. I think he knows how to get these stickers off so that you can move them. Anyhow, I guess that's going to be about it for today. It's coming up on almost 28 minutes already. This was supposed to be a quick video. Anyway, so I'll have a few wood splitting videos, I suppose, coming up, and maybe some of the cleanup. I'll get the MF14 bulldozer tractor out and have a video of that doing some work maybe, and there should be some different kind of videos coming up here in the next week or two. Anyhow, let's cut her off at that for now, and wherever yous are at and whatever yous are doing, have a great day. Goodbye now.